Is it working now? My heck, I hope so. Oh, what the heck? Okay. I think we're golden now. Yep. We're good. Here we are at the end of all things, Mr. Frodo. Feels that way. I know it's not, but Butcher level 3, my heavens. Okay, we're not really departed yet. I have the game board set up here, but we still got some things to take care of. I'm pretty sure we spent that. Okay, everybody. So, he gets 2 speed, 2 damage, and 2 accuracy. Youch, youch. Okay, so the name of the game for him is evasion. And bandages, obviously. But bandages aren't as important if you're evasive. Luck does not matter because he only has 1 crit location. So what if we took... we probably want to use the scrap sword for Tarna. But the beacon shield would do. If we attacked every time with the beacon shield, it would basically be the same as using the sword. Because he's only got 15 toughness. So if we took the sword out of her gear grid... No, it's probably best to attack with the sword. I just hate the 5 speed with his hit location deck. It's so ugly. He's vile. We got plenty of bandages handed out. I was just trying to maybe get her an extra evasion. Because she'll have quite a bit. But he's got +2 accuracy, so that's going to cancel out quite a bit of everything. Might not be worth over-stressing about. We need the sword. The shield's nice, but... So all of us have shield specialization now, because we have a... So let's make sure that's in here, because we're going to want that armor point. Oh, no longer knockdown after collision with a monster either. That's nice. I don't think I've been doing that. I just want to make sure it's in here so that the game automatically gives it to us for sure. Armor point could definitely come in handy here. Alright, let's go through the Butcher first. His stuff's going to be easier to keep track of than ours. We need a lot more of those infectious lunacy cards. We're going to need a lot of those. Going to be insane within the first couple rounds unless something goes really crazy. Maybe even the first 2, because he does go 3 times each turn. So let's get the rest of those out. Yep. Put one here, here, and here. Just grab all these then. Drop blues. Okay. We all start down in this corner. Tarna's got the best dodge ability, I think. We can recheck the line, but let's go through all of Butcher's stuff. So he's got 21 total locations, which means we need to wound him 11 times with devastating. It's not going to be super easy to do. 5 movement, 15 toughness, 2 speed, 2 damage. The toughness is the least of our worries. He has Frenzied Berserker, which means he draws +2 AI every monster turn, giving him a total of 3 turns. He has Fast Target, which means he reshuffles his hit location deck every the beginning of each monster turn. Reshuffle that hit location deck. So Cat Eye Circlet won't do us any good from round to round. It could do us some good within the round, but that's it. Infectious Lunacy. We know those. Every time we suffer brain damage, we put a token on this so that we'll all suffer frenzy eventually. Invincible, Dreaded Trophies, and Indomitable. So Dreaded Trophies, when a survivor dies, place this on, it makes him stronger. Invincible. The Butcher is invincible. When the Butcher is wounded, roll a d10 on a result of 8 or higher. That wound fails. And then Indomitable, whenever the monster attacks or is attacked, it stands at the end of that attack. And then gain a random Indomitable resource, which he doesn't have any, so we gain nothing. So that's all his stats. Now if we go through our individuals, Balin is our bowman. He's a Sun Eater, which means he can surge if he spends a strength token. He has Faded Blow, so we'll probably want to tap into that early, because when we're doing Berserker, no, that doesn't matter. It doesn't affect our fighting arts, does it? What does Frenzy? Does that stop us? I'm pretty sure that stops us from using fighting arts. Let me just double check real quick. Hey Rock, what's up, man? Oh, whoops. That's unfortunate. Lunacy. Nope. Frenzy. Plus speed, plus strength. You may not spend survival. You may not use fighting arts. You may not use weapon specializations or weapon mastery. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought. So we need to use Faded Blow quick, which is pretty much all he's got. He's Rageaholic. Whenever you suffer a sphere injury, you also suffer Frenzy. Oh my gosh. All this stuff will still carry over. He can still do all this even when frenzied. So he's still got bow mastery and stuff. And then Panfry can't use their fighting arts anyways, so they just need to use their survival up. And then Tarna has fencing, which will work for now. Thrill Seeker, that's going to go away. Thrill Seekers can only last so long for her. But Reflection, she can dodge even when frenzied, which is good. But again, she won't be able to try to get that survival back. So at that point, we better be close to putting him away. Okay, Theoden, he's Phantom Friend, that sucks. Performance anxiety doesn't matter, and then all this he can still do while infectiously lunacied. Can't use weapon proficiencies, so no mastery if frenzied. Yep, so we're gonna have to just deal with that. I was thinking about maybe taking Tarna's scrap sword out and giving her a Flower Knight badge for an extra evasion. Just so she could attack with the beacon shield, since her stats with the beacon shield are still pretty crazy. He's only got 15 toughness. Beacon shield is 3, 4, and 15. So I felt like maybe she could just go in with the beacon shield, get that extra evasion. But I'm not sure. The problem is that the scrap sword is 5 speed. We don't really want to be peeling through that many of the Butcher's hit locations. He only has 15. So that's a third right off the bat. It just makes me nervous to attack with that one. To attack with the scrap sword. I don't know. The deadly on it really doesn't matter. We really don't care. But that evasion might come in handy. It's a tough situation. I don't even know if it's worth using the Cat Eye Circlet. Because, I mean, what are we all speed-wise? Balin, speed, is 3. So Cat Eye Circlet could maybe help. But again, if we know it's there, we can't really not trigger it with 3 speed. Maybe the Round Leather Shield. Then we got 3 speed on the counterweighted axe, 2 speed on the shield. So I guess that's ideal. 3 on the beacon shield, 5 on the scrap sword, 2 on the beacon shield, 3 on the nuclear scythe. I guess we can take it. Because otherwise we just give him a dry decanthus, so we can take it. That should be fine. But that is as set as we can be to go against a level 3 butcher, I think. Red Fist will get us all an extra strength token. But other than that, we're getting 4 insanity and 2 armor points. Alright, let's stop the delays. Let's get after this. This could be a bloodbath. My rolls have to be on point today or our campaign ends. Okay. Let's give everybody a strength token here. So I'm confused. Why are these guys getting 4 temporary strength from for Theoden? Where's that coming from? Can anybody help me track that? Did we get that last year when we were like, so Balin's got 5, so I just gave him 1 token. But he would have had 4 temporary strength. I'm just having a hard time tracking where that's coming from. Did everybody get it? Because he had 4. He had 4. He had 5. And he's got 4. What did we get what are we getting that temporary strength from? Because it's not from their armor sets. It's not marked in here. Why are we getting temporary strength? Does this tell us something? Departing bonuses. Red Fist gets us all 1. This gets us survival and insanity. I'm just not sure where all that extra strength is coming from. Maybe we did it in last week's episode. Maybe we got some +1 strength tokens on departure. But that's a lot of strength that I can't really account for. Like Balin here. Balin shouldn't have any. And yet here it's showing 5. So he should have 1. I just don't remember last episode. Check Sauna Shrine. We did do that a bunch. But I'm not sure if that one does it. Sauna Shrine. Departing survivors promise they will return. Gain +2 strength tokens and add 1 to all hit locations. Rock, you're a genius. So everybody that has 5 strength right now has 5 of it in strength tokens. So these are all 5 strength tokens. Except for somebody's got 6, and I'm sure they have a strength from there. So Tarna is getting 1 temporary strength. Yep, bingo. Okay, Rock, you nailed it. So when we use our bonus, we will lose, basically I'll lose 5 strength, which has to be done. What do you think about this sword, Rock? You think we should leave it in there, or you think we should swap it out for the Flower Knight badge? Give him an extra evasion. Right now, Tarna has 5 evasion. Could change that to 6. He's got +2 accuracy. The old butcher boy. And then we would just attack with beacon shield. I'm not sure. Beacon shield's a little stronger, less speed. I don't know. You want to swap? Okay. I like the idea. I was really contemplating it, so we're going to switch this for the Flower Knight badge. Evasion's going to be the name of the game here, which will get them another evasion, temporary. Which puts them up to 6. 2 from the grease, 1 from the badge, 1 from the vest, and then... You're right, exactly right. And then I want Tarna to be the target of these. Okay, so we're going in this bottom corner because Butcher's going to draw 3 cards, and we are banking on them not dominating us. So let's hope that's the right bank. Rock, should we shuffle the hit location deck or take it as is? What do you think? It's just you and I today, so we got to take this guy down together. Shuffle it. Okay. Just once? One time? That's one shuffle. If you want any more shuffles, let me know. It's going to be a while before we get to it, so... His first card is Hack. Closest threat facing, closest threat. So that's Tarna. His movement is 5, if I remember correctly. So let's go to his page just to be sure here. I'm pretty positive it's 5. Yep, 5 movement. So he's going to come towards Tarna 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Card number 2. Let's keep him out here so we can remember exactly how many we've done. Backhand. All survivors in the impact zone, which is everywhere but his blind spot. There's nobody there, so he's going to menace. Menace. Turn the Butcher to face the closest survivor. The survivor suffers 1 brain damage per monster level. That was quick. So Tarna's the closest. So Tarna would take 3 brain damage there. Oh, sorry. Let me apply arrival bonuses real quick. And then we'll take it from Tarna. Just in case it were to give her some. And then just as a reminder, when you suffer brain damage, gain lunacy tokens equal when we have 3+, which we do. Remove them all and suffer the frenzy brain trauma. So we cannot use any Thrill Seeker from the beginning with Tarna. So she's frenzied. So we'll go to severe injuries. That button must be broken right now. Oh. All buttons on the book are broken. Go to severe injuries, please. What if I be patient? Nope. Oh, nice. So that book is completely glitched. Let me grab my book. I'll just keep track of it on my own book here. Closest that I had access to is my old 1.0 book. But I think that the brain traumas are all still the same, so that should be fine. It's the old soft cover. Okay. So Frenzy Brain Trauma reads, gain a D5 Insanity. So Tarna gains 5 insanity. She's crazy. +1 speed, +1 strength tokens. Ignore slow on melee weapons. You may not spend survival. You may not use fighting arts. You may not use weapon specializations or weapon mastery. Can be gained multiple times, lasts to the end of the showdown. So cannot spend survival means we can no longer be devastating with Tarna. Okay. That's brutal. There, that was quick. Okay. That's only his second attack. His third, let's hope it pulls him closer. It won't. It's a mood. Oh, maybe it will. When this comes into play, draw an AI. So here's our AI that we're going to draw. Light radius. When a survivor ends their act in the light radius, they gain a -1 strength token. At the end of each monster turn, place a token on Forbidden Light. If Forbidden Light has 5+ tokens, discard it, and all -1 strength tokens gained from Forbidden Light. Oh, so it's temporary. So it hurts your strength, but it will give the strength back eventually. So let's put that over here and try to remember. That's going to be a tough one to remember. I'm going to have to use endeavors to track it. Just set 5 of them over here. At the end of each monster turn. So that will apply this turn as well. So we flip this. Wild Carve. Closest threat facing, so he's going to go after Tarna again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't get there. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 1 damage and gain a bleed. Nobody was there. So discard all of these. Tarna is no longer the most important person to go because she can't devastate. Everybody's got to devastate while we can. That's simply got to happen. So that's the end of the monster turn. So one of these tokens goes here. Which means that everybody gets... Oh no, just the minus... Okay, just when they end their act over there. So we'll go with Theoden first. Theoden is our nuclear scythe wielder. He's going to go 1, 2... Oh, can he do his thing? Because his dragon armor, if he leaps, he gets +2 accuracy and +5 strength. And he might need it because we're going to be spending a lot of his strength to devastate here. So he's got to go 5 spaces in a straight line, though. So if we went 1, that would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's that light? It's over there. So what if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, and he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it. I'm trying to find a way to make this work. Because he can attack from 2 away. But I don't really want him to end his movement in that light for the -1 strength token. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I bet we could do that. Because he's got 7 movement with this armor. Oh, 6. So he could go 1, 2... I could move Tarna first. That would be dumb. And wouldn't really work. Oh, but he can leap over people, right? Didn't we decide that? That when he leaps in a straight line, he can leap over. So we could attack with Balin first. Balin's got the bow. Oh, let's draw a tactics card first before we forget. We do have that Flower Knight badge. So we have attack pattern, which gets us positive strength. So we'll go Balin, Theoden, Panfry, Tarna. Balin, Theoden, Panfry, Tarna will be our attack pattern. So Balin's going to go 1, 2... And that's well within range. of the bow. He's got a decent situation here, so he can spend a survival. Oh, he's only got 6. That's alright. That's not right. Look at this. Departing survivors gain 10 survival when they depart for a nemesis or special showdown. So there's no way we're not all maxed. That didn't automatically give it to us. That's a bummer. Glad I caught that. I probably won't have the chance to use all 11, but we deserve it. Okay, Balin. So Balin's going to spend a survival to overcharge. Yeah. No. Yes. I wish Devastating stacked. Okay, so he is now Devastating, but he has to lose all 5 strength. He should have 1. Because we just decided that everybody got 5 strength from this. Oh, when I clicked apply arrival bonuses, I bet it gave everybody the red fist one. I didn't. They must have changed it so that it now gives red fist on arrival, because it didn't used to. Which is a good increase, but no. It was just Zachary and he died. So the problem with spending all 5 of these is that then puts our strength of the bow at 11. So then we have to roll 4s plus. I mean, we have to. We have to be devastating. So we spent a survival. We spent all our strength tokens. Now we're shooting with the bow. Okay. Vespertine bow's 3 speed. We're looking for 2s or better. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 for 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Not bad. So, +2 toughness to wound this location. If the roll to wound this is Lantern 10, that's trouble. But other than that, nothing happens. Blind isn't horrible. The knockdown sucks. Attacker rolls a d10. If the result is greater than their courage, I have 3 courage, so that's likely to happen. All survivors adjacent suffer bash. Full move towards the farthest survivor, so he's going to come towards Balin, which kind of ruins our dragon plans. But that's not like a huge deal. That's one of the more survivable ones. Lantern explosion as long as we avoid the Lantern 10. And then this is... Oh, that's got to go first. And then I'm likely to suffer this brain damage. Okay. So just as a recap, I need 4s or better. I have 11 strength. He has 15 toughness. We're going after Furious Crown first. And I need 4s or better. We've got to start this on the right foot. We have to. Oh my gosh. I only needed 1 more than that. Let me get these out just so that I can keep track for my own sanity. So Tarna's already insane. So we failed that, but he is still... All survivors adjacent to him suffer bash, and he's going to full move towards the furthest survivor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because he's technically further, so we would suffer collision and go here. But we have shields, and we're no longer knocked down by collisions. Tell me I'm right on that, Rock. Because he can still use his fighting arts. After collision, you are no longer knocked down after collision with a monster. So he got knocked back, but he should still be standing. No wound, though. And this one's even a little bit harder to wound. We need a 6 on this one, but not a 10. Okay. Not great. We have to roll this again for invincible. We need sub 8, 9, 10. Okay, 6, that's fine. So it is truly a wound. So it is devastating. It does 2 damage. But he's blinded by that, which is okay. His accuracy's 4. Still not great. Blind, so he's knocked down. Gains a bleed. But at least he doesn't have to roll on this that would make him insane. Okay. Well, I mean, on that note, we can continue to attack from where we are, because Panfry can go, because they have the axe, so counterweighted axe. They've got huge strength with this thing. So they're going to spend a survival to spend all 5 of their strength tokens. Whoops. To become devastating. Okay, wait. And Balin ends his turn adjacent to the monster. So he's going to gain a -1 damage. How many of those do we have? 6? That should be hopefully close. Balin gets a no, not -1 damage. It's -1 strength. And I can actually keep track of that on here now. So he gets a -1 strength. Okay, Panfry is attacking. He's already spent his survival and his strength tokens, so he's now devastating. He's going to go counterweighted axe, 3 speed. We need these bad. Oh, that's huge. Okay, that's huge. Because he's got the counterweighted axe. On a perfect hit, monster suffers a wound. So he's devastating. So that's 4 wounds without having to flip a hit location. That is huge. Oh, not true. Let me get those 4 back, because we have to roll again, because he's invincible. Okay, I put all 4 of those back. So we have to roll these again, and they just need to be sub 8. Anything 1 through 7. Yep, 5, 6. Okay, so that is still 4 wounds. We just had to check that box. We had to be sure. So now we draw this one. This has a nasty reflex. All survivors in the zone of death suffer bash and knockback 5. Balin can ignore bash because he has leather gear. So can Panfry. But other than that, it's probably going to end our turn. So I guess we had better make this count. We just need a 2+. That's all we need here for another devastating. A 2. I don't care. I'm not going to complain that it was a 2. It's another 2 wounds. I don't think there's anywhere in here that is considered a break in the flow for us to dash out of the way. So we just have to kind of eat this. So bash means you're knocked down and knock back 5. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's knocked down because he was knocked down. Panfry takes 5 anywhere we choose, right? So it could technically be right here. But he ignores bash because he's got leathers on. He can't free surge, can he? Can he free surge? Ooh, that would have been big. He's got 6 evasion, so he's an alright one to be attacked. And then we'll do Tarna next. No, we could do... I don't want to keep them all right in front. We could do Tarna next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And knock down Theoden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I not count? knock down. You're here. And knock down. Knockdowns don't look great. Okay, but that's that. No ability to free surge. That would have been sweet if he could, though. That would have been big. That was... Panfry totally turned that first round around because that was looking nasty. So Panfry gets a -1 strength token for ending in his light. Did we already roll to make sure this hit for invincible? I don't remember. I'm trying to pay better attention to that. No, because we rolled it and it was a 2, and I said I'll take that. So let me check one more time. It's just got to be sub 8. It's a 9, so that one does not count. So I need to get those 2 wounds back off and put them back. Okay. Glad I caught that. Wait, I did? I'm going to wait here. There's a big delay in stream. Rock says I already rolled to see if that hit. Did I roll for invincible already, Rock? Should I take those 2 cards and put them back in the wound stack? I thought you did. Okay. Well, you're usually pretty on top of things. I couldn't remember. I was too caught up in the reflex. Alright, but that's all we can do. We can't do anything else. He can't surge and block. None of these guys can do anything. You're not certain now? Uh-oh. I guess we had better side on the rule of death. If we're going to beat this guy, we have to beat him legit. That's okay. I should have been paying better attention. I'm not going to put that on you. Okay. So now we got to go to the butcher for 3. His first one is Wild Carve, closest threat facing, going right after Panfry. Panfry's got decent stats. Not great. Decent. Now, he's got +2 speed, is it? Yep, so 4 speed. 4 plus accuracy. I have 6 evasion, so that goes up to 10. But he has +2 accuracy, so it brings it back down to 8. So any 8s or better, we take damage. I see a 9 in there. Okay, wait. These guys also all stand. Oops. Because we have shield stuff. Ooh, no, it's... But not Tarna. Because it's a Fist and Tooth proficiency that makes us stand. So not Tarna. Whoa, what the heck? Whoa! What is that? I did it by accident. Okay. I don't know what that was. She's still knocked down. So this miss will dodge since we can dodge. Yeah. Yeah, we'll dodge. Because it's a bleed. We want to avoid bleeds, right? That's a tough call. Because we gotta survive 2 more... We gotta survive 2 more attacks from this guy. But we're adjacent, so we're gonna suffer a damage and a bleed anyways. I don't want to gain 2 bleeds. Oh, that's kind of tough. I don't know. It would be 3 damage, which isn't a big deal. This doesn't matter. This is happening unless I dash out of the way, which I could. I could dash 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm no longer adjacent. So it is a break in the flow. All about survival here. Okay, and then his next attack is Hack, closest threat facing, which is nobody. Closest threat, which is this John. Yep, so he's gonna come right up to me. So this is basically the same thing. 4 speed. We're looking for all sub 8 here. All of them. I saw 9. Ooh. So miss, miss, hit, hit. So double hit there. These are worth 3 damage each and a bleed. So I can't dodge those. 3 to the legs, 3 to the body. Okay. And then his third attack is another mood. Oh my gosh. And it looks like an insanity one. I forgot to shuffle these up. So it is another mood. When screaming comes into play, all non-death survivors suffer 1 brain damage per monster level. There it goes. It's over. Our ability to devastate has now ended. At the start of each butcher... Wow. Wow. So that's... We frenzy every time now. Which is not good for speed purposes. Okay, so we all frenzy. Which is a D5 insanity. So we'll just start at the top with Balin. So Balin gains 1 insanity. Oh, sorry. Suffer 1 brain damage per monster level. So we all suffer 3 first. And then gain 1 back. And then we gain a strength and a speed and a strength, yeah. Okay. Discard only when a survivor dies. Youch. Okay, so 3. And then they gain 1 back. Not a great trade there. 1 speed, 1 strength. Tarna's going to be double frenzied here. That's an extra, so 1, 2, since she got 1 back. And then another speed and strength. This is trouble. This is big trouble, fellas. We got to do it all on our own now. Is that a 4? So we only lose 1 insanity, gain a speed, and a strength. Oh, okay. This next attack, our rolls have got to be money. On the money. 100% money. Or we're toast. Okay, so it's us. We've shuffled Tarna's back up. I mean, we're all going to basically be attacking with our shields here. That's kind of our only solution. And now that Devastating is gone, we have to land 14 hits. 14 wounds now. I mean it when I say we are in some trouble here. Oh, and he gets another one of these for 2. Okay. I mean, there's nothing we can do. We just got to hammer him. We just got to try and beat the shit out of him. So counterweighted axe is 4 speed. This is one of our best attackers. So we're just going to have to give this a go. So there's 2 1s here. So those both miss. And then we get 2 successful hits. 1 and 2. Plus 2 toughness to wound this. I don't care because I have tons of strength. So we'll go after that one first. Furious breastplate. We can't do any of our specialties. So 6. He's currently wounded. Now we need to keep this sub 8. And a 4. Okay, so he is wounded there. That invincible is going to hurt us a lot more now that we have to make additional rolls. So here's this. We just need a 2+, a 4, and then we need this to be sub 8. I don't like rolling the same die back to back. Okay, 3. So it is another successful wound. But the reflex, we roll a d10, and if the result is higher, greater than their courage, they're going to frenzy again. So we need low, a 9. Thank goodness that wasn't on one of the invincible rolls. They suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level. So that's 3 more brain damage, which means that they will do this again. So 4 back. And then a speed and a strength. Okay. Now he can move, so we might as well move him out of adjacency, so he doesn't get caught in any crossfires, if you will. Theoden's got good chances of wounding. He's got 2, 3. He's got a scythe, so he's going to attack from, or he could roll up and hit with the beacon shield and roll less dice. We only pulled 2 off the top on a fresh shuffle. We should be able to nuclear scythe this and be okay. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to see what this says. This says 8, 6, 8. So 3 hits. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, the third one was the trap. Figures. Okay, so the attacker is doomed. All survivors in the zone of malice gain a bleed and knockback 5, which is nobody. And then he's basic actioning Theoden. So we'll put these on. Pick them up. Shuffle. So now the basic action on Theoden is 4 speed. Theoden's not got any evasion, I don't think. 2. So we need sub 4 here. 1, 2s, and 3s. I see a 3 and a 1. So miss, miss, hit, hit. Now Theoden can dodge any of these because he has reflection as well. Let's see where they're going to go. He's got really good armor, so he'll probably... I mean, he's got 11 survival. This is the only way he can spend survival now. So he's going to take 3 to the head, 3 to the body. We'll just dodge them both. It's the only way he can spend survival. So why not spend it? Let's get Balin into range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Balin's going to take a shot at him with the bow. So he's looking 4 speed, 3 plus. It's 2 hits for sure. The 1 misses, and 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this has a crit on it. Are his chances of critting better than his chances of wounding? I think they're about the same. But there's no reflex on that, so we're going to do that one first. This hosed him last time. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's no way he gets blinded twice, right? No way he lanterns that twice in a row. Okay, we'll go after this one first because there's no reflex. We need 4s or better. 4s or better. A 9. That's a crit. So it is definitely a wound. The Butcher is shocked. This is the only where he can be critically wounded. You may gain Mighty Strike Fighting Art. No thanks. But thank you for the crit. This is greatly appreciated. Did I... Okay, wait. Yeah, so let me pull this back off. Because now we have to roll again and make sure it's sub 8. It's just new. I'm not super used to that, so I'm sorry. Okay, it is a 5, so it is a wound. I'll get better at that. I don't know if that's just me needing to slow down. It's a hard one to remember. Alright, Furious Breastplate. We need a 6 plus on this guy. A 9. So it's currently a wound. Now we need sub 8. And we got it. So that's another wound. Okay, and last but not least, this reflex. We might as well make it count with a 4 or better. Okay. Now we just need a sub 8 to match that. A 9. So that 10 is canceled out. That's unfortunate. 2 for 3. As long as it doesn't happen every time, that's alright. Busher latches out wildly. So Theoden gets knocked down. Suffer Bash, full move towards the furthest survivor. He's going over this way. To Tarna. Because Tarna was 4 away. And I guess we might as well let Tarna try. It's a fairly fresh deck. She's got to give it a go eventually. But she's just going to beacon shield it. 5 speed, 3 plus. 5 speed. This is like worse than Qatar's. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's 5 for 5. Rest in peace, Tarna. It's a 50-50 shot of pulling the trap, and I do not like our odds. 1, 2, 3, 4, please. 5. Oh my gosh. We did it. Okay, there's no first strike. Unless the attacker is deaf or has 3 plus courage. How much courage? 9. We can do that one first. It's not a big deal. Super dense doesn't matter to us. The failure really should not matter to us. If the result is greater than their courage, that one's highly unlikely. Then we'll just roll that impervious last. Take an insanity for that. Okay, so we're going to do this one first. So we have 3 plus courage, so there's basically no reaction on this. All we need is a 2 plus. Okay, a 3. Now all we need is a sub 8. Okay, first one is a waste. Alright, 2 plus. Should be an automatic, if you ask my most humble opinion. An 8. That's 2 misses. Roll that second to last. Okay. That's 2 that should have been. Okay, get these fucking dice off the board. Sorry. Alright, thick cape. 5. Now make it sub 8. Alright, there's 1. 1 wound. Should be 3. Attacker rolls a d10. If it's greater than their courage. That's the only thing? That's the only thing I could have rolled that would make me lose here. Suffer brain damage equal to monster's level. That's 3. We frenzy again. +1 speed. +1 strength. How much insanity do we gain back? 3. This gained a free insanity. Yeah, I remember that too, Rock. That was terrible. A 9. Would you be kind enough to give me a sub 8 and let me go 2 for 4 here? Holy cow. Only 50% there? That's unacceptable. That should have been a huge fight. I grabbed 2. That should have been huge for us. He should be down to just a couple, but he isn't. Okay, who just attacked? Tarna. Tarna's moving. 1. Because of that trap with when he does his furious crap, I don't want any part of that. Panfry's going to step 1 away and attack with this counterweighted axe. 5 speed, looking for 2s or better. I'm hoping for some 10s on automatic wounds. We got 1. Okay, so this will count for an automatic wound as long as it is sub 8. Perfect. The only time I want one of those. Get out of here. Okay. Now we also got 4 more, which is a huge problem because there's only 7 cards left. 1, 2, 3. This is the third one. We are still a long ways from success there. Could have been worse. Not much, but it could have been. Okay, Zone of Malice. All survivors in the Zone of Malice, which is just Theoden, gain a bleed and knock back 5. So go back, knock back 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a bleed for Theoden. He might have to... What's his bleed? Oh, he's good. Okay, and then basic action targeting Panfry. Panfry's got 6 evasion. We've been in this boat before. It's not a great boat to be in, but it's a survivable boat. Oops, I flipped that the wrong way, didn't I? So it is 4 speed. We need low, 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 low. Okay, so the 10 hits. These other 3 miss. So after damage, he's gaining a bleed, because there is going to be damage, and he's taking 3 damage to his head. Okay. That's the end of that trap. That's also the end of the survivor's turn. So we're back to Butcher. So he'll flip, shuffle this. This will come into at the start of the Butcher's turn. So we all frenzy again. So we'll start with Balin. 3 insanity. And gets 2 back. Panfry, 3 insanity. And gets 2 back. Tarna, 3 gone. Oh wow, 5 back. Theoden loses 3, gets 3 back. Now they all get a speed and a strength. Speed, strength. This is not good, guys. Speed, strength, speed, strength. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Now starts his reign of 3 turns here. So, card number 1. Oh, Panfry ended adjacent, so they get a -1 strength token. Oh, boy. Oh, another mood. Hooray. Go for this. 1, 2, 3. When Embrace comes into play, we draw another. When the Butcher is wounded, place a token on this card. At the start of each monster turn, if the Embrace has 2+ tokens, remove all of them and perform a basic action. Sure. Why not? Okay, so this is really attack number 1. And it's hack. We need some just keep them low. I didn't hear any 10s there. We're attacking Panfry. So anything under an 8. So miss. Full whiff. Okay. Next. Backhand. So that will only target Panfry. So 3 speed. There's an 8. Oh, 8, 9, 9. Oh my gosh. Youch. That's 3 for 3. And that does 4 damage each. So 3 spots, 4 damage to each. We got body, waist, head. At least they spread out. So Panfry, head, body, waist. Then he's suffering knockback 5. Okay. Alright. At least it's not a bleed. He suffers bash, but he has leather armor, so he can ignore bash. And third attack is Wild Carve. Closest threat facing is Balin, technically, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's actually Panfry again. So he's going to follow Panfry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he's going to hit him again. So 4 speed here. I didn't hear any 10s. I see 2 6s. Miss, 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 miss. Thank goodness. But all survivors suffer 1 damage to a random hit location. 1 damage to the head. That's the last headshot he can take. And a bleed. He's in a bad spot for bleeds. He's one of our best attackers too. That's not good. So 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Ballin and Panfry are really the only ones that can get into range, but Panfry's in such a bad way for bleeds. So Theoden's up. We get another token on this. Okay. He needs to heal, or he's risking, very highly risking bleeding out. These don't matter anymore because we're all so insane. So he needs, does he have bandages? Okay, he does. So he could use them and then try to leave. So I'll have him use his bandages. Oh my gosh, but we're just getting crazier and crazier each round. What are our odds of winning here? I think we have to put that into balance. Okay, we could potentially kill him this turn. If things went completely our way. We need to hit him 6 more times. We might have to risk Panfry's life. We're rolling 6 speed with that counterweighted axe. If we get some 10s, we could do some damage before we even pull. I think we have to try, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Tarna can get to him and heal him if he doesn't die here. If he does not die on this attack, Tarna can get there and heal him. We have to try. 6 speed. Any 10s are automatic wounds that we have to roll against invincible for. I heard no 10s. I did see some 1s, thank goodness. Miss, miss. But otherwise we had 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was number 4, guys. It was so close. Oh. Nobody's adjacent, thankfully. Got a chance here. Basic action. Let me reshuffle these. Oops. I feel like we had to take that chance. Had to. 4 speed. There's the 10. Miss, 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 hit. There's that 10 we needed. 3 damage to the legs, which I think he can take. They can take. 1 bleed. That's it. Now Tarna's running up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tarna gets there. Tarna uses her bandages to heal 2 of Panfry's bleeds. And then, well, we'll do this. At the end of your act, you may move 1 space. We're getting him out of the freaking crosshairs, man. Theoden's got 6 movement with these dragons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get him a little closer. Balin's got some range. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll let Balin give it a try. He's up to 5 on the bow. This is a miss. Once again, we're dealing with 4 hits here. Can we get a luckier draw than last time? Yes, we did. All we need is 3s or better for these. Alright, let's see. Oh my gosh, if we wound this, he's knocked down for the rest of the turn. Oh my gosh. And then -2 toughness till the end of the round. We got 2 chances to wound here. Either one would be fantastic. Furious Gut first. What is this one? Okay. We gotta go after Furious Gut. Come on. Okay, that is currently a wound. Please stay sub 8. Please. This might need to be a lifetime reroll here. Whose do we use? Pan fries? Thinking probably pan fry. Yeah. Or we could, I guess, we could use Ballins. It's his own problem. Probably Ballins. He caused the issue. Three. There we go. It was worth it. So it is a successful wound. Butcher is knocked down. All survivors gain a courage. Theoden bolds, so we'll take care of that. But what's more important is that now none of these reflexes occur for the rest of the attack. So he does technically get a token on this. Okay, let's take care of Theoden's real quick. This book is glitched. Book is completely glitched. I don't know if bold is the same in 1.0. I guess if it's different we can change it. My main book is just in my box at the bottom of the... So it's during the showdown. He gets Stalwart. And then we roll for it. We roll a 9, which on this table is a permanent strength. Okay. That was on green stuff. Oh yeah, it was Theoden, duh. Alright, so now we're going to finish out Ballin's attack with the bow. We're here. These don't matter. The good doesn't matter either. The wound reaction is cancelled as well. They're all cancelled. 3 is enough. That gets us exactly to 15. Now we just need to keep it sub 8. His invincible kind of tore us up there for a minute. Okay, so that is another wound. Flip these, shuffle them. What does this say? When the butcher is wounded. He was just wounded again. Okay, moving on to this one. Get that die out of here. 7 is good. Sub 8 would be better. 7. 7 is still good. Cancelled. Wounded. Moving on to this one here. 5 is good. I'm switching dice. I got a feeling that I shouldn't reroll that die. 5 is good. Okay, that's 2 successful. Or that's just another successful wound. Which leaves him with 2 health points left and no ability for us to do anything to him. No ability to do anything to him this round. But he's going to get a couple of these cards back. Like he'll get... Oh no, that stays out. Okay. But he'll get a basic action in addition to whatever else he's doing this round. So that's all we can do. I mean, Theoden was out of range, has no ranged ability. Balin already just took his turn, and it was amazing. One of the best. Somebody has free Sweet Battle, the ability to free surge, but I think it's Tarna. It is, and she is adjacent, so she does not have range of 2 with anything. She wouldn't have with the sword either, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we have to survive this next one. So first, at the start of the butcher's turn is this. Let's reshuffle this to start. We have to do it. All non-death survivors suffer a brain damage per monster level. Starting with Balin. We know the vibe. 3 damage. He gets 5 back. And a speed and a strength. Pan-Fry. 3. 4 back. Speed and damage. Speed and strength, sorry. Tarna. 1 back. Speed. Strength. She's plus 7 speed. I mean, it's not even an option. Couldn't even try to attack with her. 5 back. Honestly, it's going to have to be Pan-Fry's perfect hits that do it, probably. Because we're getting to the point where we're rolling so many dice, we got to be rolling 10s without drawing, right? Okay. Now, next, so we resolved this. Next is this. So we take these 2 off. He's going to do basic action. Closest survivor in field of view. Going after Tarna. This is 4 speed. Tarna's got 6 evasion. Just like Pan-Fry. Yeah. So anything under an 8 misses. 1 misses. 7, 5 both miss. 9 hits. We're dodging it. She hasn't dodged yet. She's got that special ability. She can dodge whenever. That's 1 dodge. Okay, now he has to take 3 turns. Rock, you have to help me with this. Does that mean he takes this 1 card 3 times? I'm so foggy on that. Because he'd draw this, and then technically wouldn't he discard it and then pick it up again? Or does it go to basic action? I don't ever remember how this falls exactly. I don't super care. We're planning on dodging everything. I just need to know. So it's 3 speed. Anything... Oh, get rid of one of those. No, don't gain 3 more. I just want 3 of them. So miss, miss, miss. So that's 3 misses. So now we just need to know if we do this card 2 more times. Okay, you think it's 3 times? I'm fine with that. So we'll do this card again. Sub 8. Miss, miss. Hit, but you better believe we're dodging. And 3rd time's a charm here. Miss, miss, hit. And we're gonna dodge that too. Leyline, or that reflection is saving our bacon right now. Okay. Now he gets another token on this, which means that only lasts 1 more round, because that's got 4 tokens on it, right? Yeah, it's got 4, so that's gonna come back in the deck if we don't kill him this round. I feel like we have to kill him this round. Attacking with Tarna really isn't even an option. She has plus 7 speed. I'm more worried about the trap because I want her to be targeted. I'm more worried about the trap hurting her. I don't know, because I could attack with Panfry, I could attack with Ballin. Ballin is bowman, and he's not shooting all that. I mean, 6, that's kind of a lot. The round leather shield is 4. Panfry would be rocking 7 speed with that counterweighted axe. So we would only be hoping to get some of those 10s. So I'm going to back off one with Tarna. Because if Panfry doesn't get the perfect hits, he's going to crap out. He's gonna pull the trap. With 7 speed. There's only... Oh, there is 7 dice. So let's do axe. We need 10s. 10s are wounds without drawing. I didn't hear a single 10. And we only missed 1. 6 hits for the poor guy. That's not good. 1, 2, 3. Give me that. 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me here. No trap? Okay, we'll go after the super dense first. No result there. Oh my gosh, Butcher's knocked down. These would all be canceled. If that fails, this one is going to be safer. I guess that's the way we could put this one up there somewhere in the middle to... Okay. Armored pig shoulder. We need a 2+. We got a lot of chances here to do 2 damage. A 7 is good. A sub 8 would be better. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so that's a failure. We'll take that free insanity. And moving on to this one. This one, I don't want to use a lifetime reroll on this again. So far it's a wound. And it stays that way. It's a wound. Butcher's knocked down. That's a wound. He's knocked down. All are canceled. We all get a courage for that. And Panfry is moving in for the kill. 3 chances at it here. That's a miss, but... Wait. Does it stop us? It does stop us from using weapon proficiencies, doesn't it? You may not spend survival, fighting arts, weapon... Okay. Okay, don't yell at me. That's just a failure. 2 more chances to do it here. Okay, so far looking good. All we need is a sub 8 for the win. And a 1 to win it. A 1 to win it. That's a wound. He's dead. Now that we're in the position we're in, and Bill's not in here to say it a half hour ago, we made it out of that pretty good. I mean, it was real close. And could have gone real poorly. But we played it 100%, and we came out on top. That's a tough fight. Alright. Victory. Any victorious survivor may immediately select axe weapon proficiency regardless of age milestones. Any accrued ranks weapon proficiency are lost when switching weapon type. Sure, makes sense. We can gain hunt XP, weapon proficiency level, or axe number of axe proficiency levels, monster level. Panfry, oh, Panfry is a shield. She could switch to axe now. Would that help? To get 3? I mean, it couldn't hurt, right? We'll switch her to axe since she's already got... Oh, she can't use them. Because she's hamstrung. He's hamstrung. Okay. Hunt XP for everybody. Theoden wounded, I think, with the scythe, which is good. Tarna doesn't have guitars. And Balin's already a bowmaster, so there's no real weapon proficiency. We complete the showdown. Get our endeavors. Everybody gains 1 hunt XP, which is great. Send us back. And our rewards. Roll a d10 and add the butcher's level to the result. So, I don't think we really want the Forsaker's Mask, but we definitely just got it. 13. The Forsaker Mask falls to the ground. I think somebody has to put it on immediately, right? Isn't that something it says in it? It's so weird, because then, like, after the next fight, you run away from the settlement forever. It's very weird. I'm sure there's lore behind it that I don't know. It's unique, irreplaceable accessory. During the aftermath, you run off into the darkness, never to be seen again. During the settlement phase, you may archive this to build the... Oh. W. Yeah, we'll do that. Shoy. Maybe some of those resources will come in handy. Alright. We have to do a settlement event. So let's shuffle... Oh, don't flip it. Let's shuffle it up. We're going to do a double shuffle on this. It falls to the ground. I think it's just a reward. You are correct. After I read that. Ooh. Stranger in the dark. Roll a d10. What do you got for me, stranger? You've got a 7 through 8 for me. The stranger calmly explains that he has always been in the settlement. Gain a population. A little late for that, but okay. Gain a population. The new survivor has the 0 presence secret fighting art. Well, I hate to break it to you, but you're going to be in there. No parents. You're kind of a bum, but it's nice to have you for a lifetime reroll, I guess, Elrond. And 0 presence secret fighting art. Gain a strength token when attacking a monster from its blind spot. Whenever you attack a monster, you are always considered to be in its blind spot. It's cool fighting art. Don't get me wrong, and a phenomenal event. Man, now we gotta do Slender 3 and Hand 3. Oh my gosh. It never ends. Okay. But we made it back. Oh yeah. Sorry. When a level 3 plus butcher is defeated, roll a d10. On a result of 4 plus, nominate a survivor. The survivor cuts off their own face and fashions it into a mask. Gain the Forsaker Mask rare gear, which we already have. You may gain this benefit once per campaign. If the settlement has Memento Mori, they gain it without rolling. Doesn't matter. We already got it. I'm just going to turn that right into the mask maker location. Yeah, what do you suggest we do about that? Rock, anything we can do? We just gotta... It's like we gotta go in with low speed, like purposely sabotage ourselves with low speed weapons. Because he's not super high strength, I don't think. But that high speed would just kill us. He's 17 toughness, so he's a little bit stronger than the Butcher was. So he'll be pretty strong. At least we can devastate him. At least we can devastate him a little bit. Right? That's important. Mask Maker. Unfortunately, I don't think we have these specific ones saved up. What's hounds? I don't remember that at all. Hounds? Oh, has he got a move called hounds? Oh, let me take a look. Take a look in old Slendy's pile. Hounds. He's got dogs. Hounds. Any survivor with 15 plus insanity dies instantly. Okay. Wow. Good thing he sets us all to 0. Yoinks. Still better than Kingsman. Hounds is rough. Alright, so endeavor-wise, we have 8. Population is right where it needs to be. We're not worried about population. We're taking our guys out. Balin, Panfry, Tarna, Theoden. He does bleed, so we're going to keep the bandages we have. One disorder, 2 disorders, no disorders, 1 disorder. Okay, so our disorders are in a good place. Our insanity is going to be set to 0. Is that on arrival? Yeah, so right before we go first, we set our survival to 0. So there's no point in building up survival. Or insanity, sorry. So to manually applied, we get plus 10 when we depart for Nemesis. So we're full. I think that Shauna Shrine is a great way to spend our endeavors. I agree. And really the only one that would need to maybe ditch a disorder is Tarna. Oh no, not her. Panfry? Panfry. Panfry's got 2. Let's do some sauna shrines for a bit. We have 8 endeavors. Let's get down there to sauna shrine. So we need... Oh, to give up an organ each time. I don't even think I put these into the inventory. Do we have... How many organs do we have? Let's take a look. 9. So let's do it like 3 times and then see where we're at. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. And let's just see where we're at after 3 uses. We need 5 pluses. Let's just roll 3 here. All of them, 5 plus. 2 of the 3. So the 2 insanity, 2 strength tokens and an armor at every location. So 2 armor, technically 2 insanity, that'll pretty much go away. And then 2 strength tokens. 4 strength tokens. Yeah, we lucked out, Bill. It was looking like it was going to turn real sour real fast. Managed to... I didn't roll amazing, but I rolled better than I could have. And that would have put us in an even worse situation. So we could potentially do it a few more times. We're getting 2 armor to every location. He didn't really beat us up armor-wise, so I feel like an extra 2 everywhere is probably good. We're getting 14 survival, so we'll all max out on survival. I mean, we're to the point where it doesn't even matter. We could innovate. We're probably close to a second metal shield, beacon shield. We got one more broken lantern. Alright, hold up. These must be in there. I must have put these in, just didn't put them back in there. Because there's no way we just have 2 iron sitting about. No way. But we could get another iron. And could switch out one of our leather shields for a metal one. Beacon shield. Could just get us an extra armor point. A little bit of a stronger shield. And blocks 2. Let's try that. Let's see if we can't pick up one more scrap. Probably just doing this one here. Scrap scavenging. We need somebody with a decent amount of survival. Yeah, perfect. Balin will work. Could he benefit from a courage? Sure. So Balin, we have a couple to spend, a couple endeavors to spend. So we'll try it once. See if we can just grab a 6 through 9 here. 7. Look at that. Okay. Brings us down to 4. And then we probably should have innovated. I think that this would probably be better for us, though, to get one of these. Okay, let's try the purification. We just need a 3 or better. Alrighty. Yeah, so that changes our 3 scrap into an iron. Now, in order to craft the shield, we need 2 iron, which we have, 3 leather, which we have, and 4 bone, which we have. So 2 iron, 3 leather, and 4 bones. Got a couple up here. Nope. Got a lot in here, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, got ourselves a 3rd beacon shield. I know we wouldn't have been able to do a full set of iron armor in this campaign, but 3 beacon shields is pretty impressive. For not, like, actively searching for it. I feel like that's not bad. Let's give it to Pan-Fry. Pan-Fry's up in the business. Oh, no, they want to keep that for the evasion. Don't they? As do they. Ah, see. That's where our struggles came from. Did we decide that Cat Eye Circlet is not very good at this point with the speed we're rolling? Is that a safe thing to say? I know that sounds like a carnal sin, but at this point in the game, I feel like it's not as useful. I feel like it's run its course. Because I could put a first aid kit in there. If I took the Cat Eye Circlet out, I could put the first aid kit in and still maintain that monster grease where I need it to be. And upgrade the shield. We just wouldn't have access to the circlet. The trap on Slender is not great, but I don't know. What do you guys think? It can be good. You're absolutely correct. Definitely not arguing that it can be good. Is there something else we could take off of somebody's gear grid to put it in somewhere? I don't want to take bandages out. I could take it out. I could take the Flower Knight badge out if we wanted to not keep the sword in on Tarna. If we wanted to keep the sword out on Tarna Tarna is rolling 5 dice on that sword. So that's, I mean, on Slender loves to not let you finish your attack. So maybe we'll keep the sword out, put the circlet in. Yeah, because we could still devastate with the beacon shield for 3. But rolling 5 with the scrap sword will never be able to predict what's coming up. I'm thinking maybe that's the move. It can at least be the temporary move. So take the Flower Knight badge out, put the circlet in. The Flower Knight badge was good against the Butcher, and it's 1000% going back in against the Hand. But, because I think the Hand we're just going to have to try to live. We're just going to have to try to dodge his hits. But I don't feel like that's a terrible strategy for Slender. Take more hits, but keep the circlet in rotation. And that way, Balin's gear grid would be even just that little bit better. I haven't even put the first aid kit in there. So the Cura switched here. This became a beacon shield. Not bad. I'm not sure why the BitBot isn't working, Bill. I'm going to have to get that figured out, but for whatever reason, it hasn't been working the last couple streams. So I'll get that figured out, but... okay. I think we're pretty much ready. Have we spent everything? We still have 3? Holy cow, what do we even spend it on at this point? Oh, innovate. Yeah, we're going to innovate. Yeah. So let's go through. We'll do a hide, a bone, an organ, and an endeavor. To innovate. Why not? I don't think there's any departing bonuses we could get, but Heart Flute, Pictograph, Records, and Shadow Dancing. Heart Flute, Synchronized Strike, Pictograph, we may run away, Records. Let me ask, is running away the same as losing? Is that the same thing? We didn't pick up a single disorder against the Butcher. How about that, Bill? Not a single one. Is running away losing? Is that the same thing? None of these really help. It's probably between Pictograph and Records, I guess. I don't know. None of these help. So, we'll just do Pictograph. I don't think that Memento Mori helps us either. No. Oh well. I mean, we could still do the Sauna Shrine twice if we wanted. Nightmare Training isn't really going to help anybody we have. Yeah. So, I mean, that's just kind of that. We're kind of chalked. So I guess we could just spend these last 2 on Sauna Shrine. It's better than nothing. We'll just roll 2 more here. Oh, 3 and 4. So they're completely wasted. So that's an extra 4 insanity that will all get deleted. Whatever. Whatever. But at least now we're prepped for this fight. Okay, Bill, it's probably good that you rolled in here at the end because I have some bad news, my friend. There will not be a stream next week. I know that's tough and doesn't put us in a great position, but I've got another weekend at the table to finish up a People of the Stars campaign with my crew, and we'll be playing with the holiday weekend. We'll be playing Friday through Monday, so I will be unavailable for stream next week. So I apologize for that. But Rock, Bill, you legends. Sorry you missed it, Bill. It's probably worth going back through and rewatching. It was an intense fight. It was a good time. Even if you have to watch it at 1.5 speed or whatever, it was good. But we're approaching the end, guys. And then we need to have some discussions about what to do next. We will be taking a break after this campaign as well. Probably be taking like a month off or something. Let us all recharge our batteries. And I was hoping that by the end of our Stars campaign, or our Sun campaign, we would have Gambler's Chest in here. But I think timeline-wise, we could probably fit another entire campaign in before we get any update on that. So a campaign generally takes us about 8 months to a year, seems like. 30 episodes, 30 weeks, so right there, just short of a year. Which means we've all been together close to 4 years now, which is wild. It's amazing. 3 years? So, thanks for being here and being a part of it. And don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't already, and that's where all the weekly discussions occur. Dung Beetle Night campaign. I would not hate that. I would actually quite enjoy that. I was looking forward to fighting him in this campaign, and it just didn't really happen. So, okay guys, till next time, everybody take care, and